I left work today at 5. I got on the highway, took my usual route home to my tiny town. Got off at my usual exit, and ran a man over. God, he was barely a man, just a kid really. 18, maybe 20, just crossing the street walking home from a bar. He had his whole life ahead of him, had his whole life ahead of him. Now the road had his whole life ahead of him, splattered on the concrete. It's a small enough road that I was able to pull over to stay with him. I didn't think he could be alive, but I had to check. I pushed his sandy hair out of his eyes. Lifeless. I saw those eyes hundreds of times in the army. And now I saw them right here, in front of me, in my own town, just minutes from my house. While I waited for the cops to come, I looked his body over. I'd hit him right in the chest. He never had a chance. My car ragdolled him. I knew what would happen when the cops got there. They'd go through his wallet, maybe his phone, if it was unlocked. Call his wife, or his mother. He probably didn't even get a chance to get married. Fuck. I could never be a cop. I don't know how they could have that conversation. The conversation where you know what happens as soon as you open the door. Like when my Delilah died. Are you Mr. Doe? I knew immediately, just like his family would. Lila was killed by a drunk driver on June 2, 2015. She didn't have a chance. The bastard got a 3-month vacation to rehab and 2 years without a license for murdering my wife. He's dead now. Karma, I guess. Bad things happen to good people. Ever since the day Delilah died, I don't think about that anymore. I think about how good things happen to bad people and how far I can push it. This doesn't bring Delilah back, but it helps. There's no justice in the world, not really. And the best part is I'm not a drunk driver. I'm just really, really motivated.